Salvete omnes. Let's continue with Book 1 of Virgil's Aeneid. Hoc regnum Dea gentibus esse, si qua fata sinant, iam tum tenditque fovetque, progeniem sed enim Trojano a sanguine duci, audierat Tyrias olim quae verterat arces, inc populum late regem belloque superbum venturum excidio Libiae, sic vovere parcas. The goddess, now already, she strives and she cherishes that this kingdom be for her peoples, if by any way the fates would allow it. But for she had heard that one day an offspring would be led from Trojan blood, who would overturn the Tyrian citadels. Hence a people ruling widely and proud in war would come for the destruction of Libya. Thus the fates have turned. Okay, let's look at it a little bit more. These first two lines are a little bit confusing because you have Dea up here in this section, but you need to bring it down and make it the subject of tendit and fovet. Over here, remember the rule nisi num ne, Ollie takes a holiday? So this is actually aliqua, but since it's followed by si, the Ollie disappears. So aliqua means anything, or any way, any whatever. If by any way the fates would allow it, Juno would have made Carthage the greatest of the great cities. Sinat, here we have a present active subjunctive from sino, sinere. Now in this next sentence we have an indirect discourse coming up. For she had heard, this is the verb introducing the indirect statement. She had heard that a progeny, an offspring, a child, offspring is the better word, an offspring, here's our infinitive, our present passive infinitive from duco, ducere, so duci is the passive form. A progeny, a child or offspring, would be led from Trojan blood. And now here we have a clause that goes with progenium, that's feminine, quae feminine, who would overturn the Tyrian citadels. Hinc, hence, a people ruling widely. Now regem here is used like an adjective, ruling widely, and proud in war, would come. You can imagine that there's an implied extra part here, venturum, about to come, but would come for the destruction of Libya. Thus they have turned the fates. Thus the fates have turned.